Good morning, students. I hope so you have been understood my previous class. In my previous class, I have started the concept of management is an art. I hope you have been understood. Yes, it's true that management is an art. In today's class, I am going to continue the topic as a management is a science. Yes, management is a both. Management will be called as an art as well as management will be called as a science. Management as an art I have been explained in my last class. In today's class, I am going to explain you that management is a science. Yes, management is a systematic body of knowledge. What is management as a science? Yes, management is a science which will be called as it is a systematic body of knowledge which contains a relating to a particular field, which related to a particular field. That's called management is a science. Once again I repeat, management is a science. It's nothing but it is a containing of particular knowledge which contains for a particular field, and it will be creative on the knowledgeable reasons here. That is called management is a science. How management is a science? The particular points will be getting know that how the management is a science. Here there are some features where I am going to explain in my class where you can similar that management is a science. There are 4 points which clearly explain as management is a science. These are the features. First feature is systematic body of knowledge. Next point, universally accepted. Next, principles based on observation and experimentation. Next, fourth point is cause and effect of relationship. Let me go one by one to you. First point is systematic body of knowledge. As you said that management is a science, it is a systematic body of knowledge which will be created in a particular field, and it is related to some relationship, whereas first point explains clearly that systematic body of knowledge. Systematic body of knowledge is nothing but where it has some particular rules and regulations, which has some principles which will be followed some theory in the science. Once again I repeat, systematic body of knowledge is nothing but the principle of science will be explaining that it will be followed certain theory and principles in the management. That is the first point clearly will be explaining. I hope understood. Let me go for the next point, universally accepted. Yes, obviously how the management will be accepted in all the areas, same related that management science will be universally accepted. It will be expected, it will be available, it will be useful in all the places, in all the situations, at all the timing. That is called universally accepted. Next, let me go for the third point, principles based on observation and experimentation. The systematic science is explaining that it will be based upon the observation. The science is based on the each and every point will be observed. Each and every point will be experiment. That is the point it is explaining. In science we can get the knowledge, we can experiment in the laboratory, and for the management we can experiment in the team, in the discussion of the management. That is the point, principles based on the observation and experimentation. Let me go for the fourth point, cause and effect of relationship. Obviously there should be good relationship between in the management, in the organization, in the office, in the schools, in the colleges, in all over the areas. If we want to achieve our goals means we should be in a good relationship. It will be effect on the both. It will be effect on the both. It will affect on cause as well as it will affect on effects of relationships. It will be called as a management is a science. Let me come to the point. Let me conclude by these points that management is a both. Management will be called as an art as well as management will be called as a science. Therefore, the conclusion of this, we can come to know that management is a science as well as management is an art. This is the points where we can include management is a science. Once again I repeat how the management is a science. Management is a science means it is a systematic body of knowledge which will be created in a particular field which is based on the observations and experimentations. First point, these are the 4 points will be clearly explaining that management is a science. First point, systematic body of knowledge, which means in a science there will be some theories and practices will be followed. Universally accepted means science will be based on, it will be applied on all the places, in all the situations, in all the timing. Next, third point, principle based on observations and experimentation. In a science, we will be observing each and every point and we will be experimenting on each and every activity of the business in the science. Next, fourth point, cause and effect of relationship. There should be good relationship between management as well as employees. There should be good relationship between the managers as well as it will be based upon the management of the organization. By this conclusion, we can come to the point that management is a science as well as management is an art. That is the point. This is very important concept which I am going to explain, which I have been explained in my class. Let me complete this. After that, the next important concept here is management as a profession. Yes, management as a profession. What is the meaning of profession? It's defined, it's clearly explaining that management as a profession means it is an economic activity. What is profession? Profession means it is an economic activity which a person is rendering his particular services to the another person. What is a profession? Profession, it's defined that profession means it is an economic activity where a particular person, where a particular individual, where a human being is rendering his own services to the another person in the way of to get something back, in the way of fees, in the way of amount, in the way of some rewards. That is called management as a profession. Once again I repeat, management as a profession means it is an economic activity where a particular person is rendering his own services to the another person in to get the reward back, to get the amount in the way of services. Whatever the services he is rendering to that particular person, he is accepting some amount from him. He is accepting some reward from him. That is called management as a profession. The best examples for management as a profession are doctors, lawyers, engineers, chartered accountant persons. These are the examples for management as a profession. These are the 4 points we will be explaining management as a profession. First point, specified knowledge. Specified knowledge means in the organization the manager should be a expert in his field. The manager should be good in his talent. The manager should be specialized knowledge for a particular department. That is called specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge means a manager should have its own skills to lead the team, to get the work from them. Whatever the activities is performing in the organization, that should be in a correct manner, easy manner, smooth manner. Next, second point, formal education and training. Yes, there are many universities and colleges and there are many educational institutions and there are many training centers. They are giving services to the society where many students, many professors are getting the knowledge from the universities, from the training institutions. Formal educational and training is nothing but if we want to become a successful manager means we should have some degree in our hand. Then only we can eligible to become the manager of any organization, and we should have some training experience. Then only we will be becoming the successful manager of that particular organization. Next, third point, social obligations. Once if I become the manager of any organization, I should be in the favor of organization. I should work to the organization. I should take work from the employees to the organization. Along with that, I should remain that I am the eligible person, I am the responsible person for the society also. I should be in the favor of organization as well as I should be in the favor of society. That is called social obligations. Next, last point, code of conduct, which is nothing but the manager should follow certain ethics. The manager should follow certain rules and regulations. The manager should be honest. The manager should be loyal to the society as well as to the organization. These are the points which will be explaining management as a profession. Once again I repeat, very simple. Profession means it is an economic activity where a particular person is rendering his own services to the another person to get back rewards from him in a way of reward, in the way of fees, in the way of amount. That is called management of profession. Examples: lawyers, doctors, engineers, CA persons. These are the points which will be explaining management as a profession. Specialized knowledge: a manager should be knowledgeable in his profession. Formal education and training is a manager should hold particular degree in his hand and he should be trained person. Social obligations: he should be in the favor of company as well as in the favor of society. Code of conduct means a manager should be honest, loyal, responsible and very interactive person in the organization. Thank you.